Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back
to
the Jenaverse.
Cue music.
Come and join us for Jenna. We're gonna go to the Jenaverse. Come and join us for Jenna. We're gonna go to the Jenaverse.
Another day, another episode.
It's good that you've joined us at this table because we've been sitting here alone since the last time you were here.
Yeah. Again, we are glued here.
Literally, our feet are glued to the floor. Our thighs are glued to the chairs.
And our pussies are glued to the chairs as well.
Yeah, exactly. But you gotta mention them.
Yeah, you gotta mention them.
Because it was odd that they did that.
Yes. It was weird. I was like, oh, okay. Like, is our thighs not enough? They're like,
yeah.
no.
The aliens who had abducted us and brought us to the Jenaverse, they were mostly cool. I mean, they did give us the Jenaverse.
True.
But they made some odd choices.
Yes, they did.
But yes, we're back with another beautiful episode.
And I think you're going to love this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have some, like, great ones for you. We have some classics. We have a little, what would Jenna do?
Controversial opinions.
And like always, a brand new game. So yeah, just stick around.
Buckle up. It's time to go.
Yeah.
It's time to go deep into the Jenaverse.
Yes.
I guess there's nothing else left to say.
There's nothing else left to say. Let's get into it.
Yes.
Jenaverse, 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 Jenaverse.
Okay.
Here we are.
A little, what would Jenna do? Ask Jenna, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, WWJD. We're here to answer your questions.
Yes.
So let's just dive right in.
Let's dive right in. This first one is a little silly. It says, pick one. Misogynist podcaster son or pick me femininity influencer daughter.
That's hard. That's hard. I'm going to go with the daughter.
I would go with the daughter.
Because the son is never going to change.
Yeah, he's irredeemable.
You could get that girl to be a little crunchier.
Mm-hmm.
You could get her to be crunchy. You could radicalize her. That son, he's going to be like that for the rest of his days. And we pray for them.
I
Wow.
love that question, though, because I love the evolution of, like, thought daughter, gay son. Now it's...
The opposite.
The opposite.
This is the nightmare.
I like it. The spectruming of that question is nice.
That's nice. That's a good question.
Somebody said, should I try to date / have sex with someone I'm not really attracted to bridge a dry spell?
Yeah, if you're that bored. It's all about what you want to do with your life. Have I had someone that I openly called my ugly boyfriend? He wasn't really ugly, just ugly to me. You can do whatever you want. And if you need that right now, go for it.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes, honestly, I tried to be open-minded, but no, I just don't think you should do it.
And this is the thing. Can you handle it? Or are you going to get your feelings hurt? Can you handle it that you're not leading this person on and you can be honest to them?
And also just like, what if you develop feelings? Because that could happen. That's why I'm like, don't bother.
You handle it.
This person says, does Jenna accept fan mail?
Aw, that's cute. Should we?
Yeah, it would be nice. Once we figure out how to get a P.O. box.
Oh my God, if you guys send us stuff, that'd be...
Okay, this person says, how can I ask my roommate to stop playing music all the time? He's a musician.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Yep, that's a tough one. I guess if it's driving you nuts and you live there, you gotta say something. Or get earplugs or something. Get noise-canceling headphones.
Or if you want to go the dishonest way. A musician likely has music on Spotify. Likely has music on some streaming platform. YouTube even. Just get in that comment section and just tell him you should quit.
Oh, yeah, actually, don't have an honest conversation. Just crush his dreams.
Yeah, crush his dreams.
When he's sleeping, sneak in his room, steal his guitar, and sell it.
Mm-hmm. You know what? When he's sleeping, sneak in his room and tighten his guitar strings really, really tight. So tight. The moment he strums, rips.
Wow, I didn't even know that happened. I think you should maybe just tell him.
Personally, I don't know. Maybe be a little evil. Why should politicians be the only ones being evil? Why can't normal people?
Billionaires are being evil too.
Oh, yes, of course. But why can't we? Why do they have the monopoly of evil?
No, this is Two wrongs do not make a right. No.
Okay, so this next one says, I found a cute coworker on Grindr. Do y'all think I should shoot my shot or leave things professional?
Do you work on the same team or just in the same building?
Yeah, how big is a company?
Also, sometimes things have to be a slow burn. Like, enjoy the slow burn of some things. So you just know he's a gay and he's available and you're gay and you're available. Maybe just let this one marinate, develop. There's many burners on the stove. Maybe he doesn't need to be in the front. Little back burner.
You're saying some real shit. Someone said, if animals could talk, which species would turn into a Karen? Definitely like some species of birds.
I was going to say birds.
But not all birds.
No, like a
pigeon isn't really going to be a Karen.
No,
like
that's like a Doug.
Yeah. A Doug.
You know,
Yeah.
kind of like,
Yeah.
that's Doug. He's like, what's up? You're like, what's up, Doug? But like a seagull?
Yeah, that's a Karen.
That's a Karen.
Oh my
Won't even let you
God.
eat a little tin fish on the beach?
No.
Not ruining your time?
Exactly. That's a Karen. I feel like some species of felines would definitely be Karens.
Yeah, like an expensive cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fancy cats are, oh my God. Fancy pets in general.
Anything name brand. Unless it's
Name
really...
brand. They have off-brand animals.
Yeah, anything you paid more than $1,000 for.
Mm-hmm.
It's either so dumb it's a Furby or it's a Karen. A llama. Llamas are cute or whatever. People like to romanticize llamas. I dare you to spend some time with a llama or an alpaca.
They're evil.
They're a nightmare. They'll spit right in your face. They're mean. They're rude. It's
evil.
a llama or an alpaca.
All right, so this next one. Do you think it's weird if when a maintenance person comes to your home while you're gone, they use the restroom?
No. What? Well, you want them to pee in the hallway? They go house to house the whole day. Where are they supposed to use the bathroom besides yours? What? Unless they didn't flush, I guess. I don't know. What?
This is so funny. Like, I'm so confused. Like, what are they supposed to do?
It'd be weird if they slept in your bed while you were gone.
Yeah, and like, you know.
Not use the bathroom.
Maybe if they made themselves a sandwich, that's like weird too. There are way worse things they could be doing in your house.
But like, bathroom glass of water, what else are they supposed to do?
You're not gonna like this question.
Oh no.
Would you snort Smarties?
Would you eat a Tide Pod? Don't be doing this. Stop with this craziness. Snort a Smartie, you're gonna rip up your nostrils. Would you? Would you snort a pixie stick?
You know, like, I feel like I plead the fifth, you know?
Oh,
like,
wow.
Like, I can't answer that question right now. Because, like, you know, I say I may not, but, like, in the moment, I might feel different, you know? It's
The
like,
moment. What moment would that be?
you don't know what happens in life. Sometimes there's a moment.
That's true. I mean, that statement I can't argue with, so I'm going to let you have it, and I'm going to let you plead the fifth.
If you were to have sex with a Muppet,
Wow.
which would you choose?
I think I'm going to choose, I guess I'm going to have to choose Bert or Ernie, because most of them are animals. Are they Muppets? Who's a Muppet?
I think Muppet is like the
That's
like
not Sesame
Miss Piggy and
I'm not having
company.
sex with anything that's an animal.
So this last question: what should be banned from microwaving in a shared space?
I get like a CD.
A fork? Okay, Jill.
Get over it. I think people should be able to microwave anything they want.
I don't know.
Oh, is this like at work?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
thinking-
Like they're talking about like a shared.
I was thinking like shared at home.
not like a house microwave,
Okay.
but like
At work,
yeah.
yeah, you can't be microwaving your fart in the microwave, your farty food.
Like for example, I come from a culture where we have like some foods that are like stinky. And, you know, that's to the flavor or whatever. But I'm not going to go and, like, there's this, like, fermented, like, fish. It's very pungent. I'm not going to go and, like, microwave that in the office.
Yeah, I'm not going to be heating up sauerkraut at work. Like, think about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was
things that
so
smell
good.
bad taste good.
Exactly.
We've already gotten into that. But, yeah, Yeah, be respectful. And remember, you're at work. People are smelling your essence. So do you want to have like tuna leaking out of your pores? Just think about it. At home, stink up the place. At work, eat something fresh for lunch. You can eat something kind of stinky if you don't have to heat it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you heat it up, that's like
you're like perfuming.
Yeah.
That is so
it's
funny.
pluming.
Yeah.
But yeah. Wow.
Thank you for your questions.
We love a little straightforward Ask Jenna. We love to, tap into the psyche of the Jenaverse.
Yes.
What the people need to know. We're here to answer.
Exactly. So, on to the next.
Jenaverse, 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 Jenaverse.
Okay. Even though this is in my hand, it is not celebrities. It is a Jenaverse fave, a Jenaverse staple. It is controversial opinions. We're just here to sound off on yours.
Yes.
Let's get to it. Let's dive right in. This one is a little treat for you. You'll love this one. Cars should be illegal. General, commercial, and private use.
I agree. I personally agree. I feel like we can find other modes of transportation.
She's a car hater.
I am.
See, for me, I think rural America, like some people need some cars. Sometimes you live in a mountain, but I think these cars can run on piss and shit. I have a feeling they're lying to us about what cars can run on. So yes, if you live in a city, get on the damn bus, get on the train. I want more trains, more buses. But also I need a car that runs like on garbage, on like a fart. It runs on farts or something. Like I know they can do it. Let's move right along. Mother Teresa was a monster.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of rumors
I've heard a lot
about this
of
lady.
stuff. I've heard a lot of stuff. Her overlooking a lot of things.
Because what do we like about her? What makes her so great? I don't know anything. We were just fed this idea that Mother Teresa.
She has good PR.
She has excellent.
She shows the power of PR.
She literally got herself to be like Kleenex. You know what I mean? Like they're tissues, but you call them Kleenex. Like a nice person is a nice person, but you call them Mother Teresa. That PR team.
I'm telling you.
My God, we need that PR team for the Jenaverse.
Exactly. Honestly, all you need in life is good PR. You don't have to be a good person.
No.
You don't even have to do great things.
No.
If you get the right PR to like spread the word, you can do anything. Again, back to the Sprouse brothers. I think one of them has good PR and one of them doesn't, and that is the real difference.
I think
personally.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I also believe with the Sprouse brothers, sorry to get off topic, but I think one knows how to shut up and the other doesn't. Oh, it's fine to leave food outside, in parentheses, balcony, if it's gonna be cold enough overnight.
Y'all must not live where raccoons live. Y'all must not have possums in your backyard. No, because that's like all I'm thinking about is like,
yeah, a little.
Or you must not even live in New York City.
Rats.
Let's leave.
What do we have on the rat
The
buffet?
the roaches.
If it's a screened-in porch and you're ballsy, I mean, why not go for it? Or if it's really contained and it's a screened-in porch, so I guess that's like a room.
They can burrow. And if an
I
animal gets
wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But if you want to take a gamble,
or bears, you could attract bears.
I forget bears live places.
You forget.
Not in Ohio. One time there was a bear in the neighborhood in Ohio. Bear no more. I'm not gonna say it, but
I guess they found it unbearable.
yeah, stop. But yeah, I wouldn't advise that.
I mean,
I
like,
almost feel like a bear wrote this. Like, who wrote this? A raccoon?
Winnie the Pooh. Right.
The Jenaverse. Yeah, I think you're a bear, actually. So. Oh, wow.
No, oh, wow.
Well, I forget that weddings are a thing.
Oh.
Personally, my family doesn't really do them.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm not planning to waste my money in that way. Other ways. Trust me, other ways. But here's one, a wedding-themed one. Guests should pay a ticket price for a reception at weddings. Example, because of food and contribution towards entertainment. Step right up. Get one to my wedding. Come to the ticket stand.
Firstly, is it not enough that I travel to the wedding. Because
the money.
these days, like, who
I'm not
lives
living. You're going to Delaware.
I'm like traveling to the wedding. I'm spending however much. Some people are flying in.
The cost of my Saturday, my relaxing Saturday, you
think-
owe me $500.
Do you think I want to be at your wedding and the wedding gifts? People aren't coming empty-handed. What more do you want? You just
They
want
want money.
They want to shake me for every single
Literally,
thing.
when you come into the wedding, they're gonna punch you in the face and take your lunch money.
Only like a very like stingy person could write this, could believe in this.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's no way.
It's a no. Just don't have the wedding. Just don't. If you don't have the money, don't have the wedding. Nobody cares. Have a dinner with your BFFs and your families in the backyard. Get drunk. Do whatever you want. Have a great time.
Go to the courthouse.
And go to the courthouse.
While we are on the topic of weddings, I think this needs to be said. If you don't have an open bar at your wedding,
Shut it down.
don't get married.
Exactly.
Don't have a wedding.
Exactly.
I don't even drink.
No,
I
you
don't even drink. But I think it is so important.
rude.
It's absolutely rude. How dare you make me pay for drinks at your wedding?
Yeah, you should be giving us cigarettes and joints too.
Listen.
You should have poppers in the bathroom.
Listen.
This person has two opinions, which are both good. We'll start with their first one. Parking garages are of the devil, especially underground ones. Real life dungeons.
See, I half agree with them from a price point. I think parking garages just get to charge any amount of money.
Oh my God.
They just like
Oh
make
my
up an amount.
gosh.
They're just
They see the desperation in your eyes, and then they tell you how much it is.
they like close
For
their
each
eyes.
person. It's like before we regulated taxes, the tax man would just be like, you look ugly today. It's an extra $50. That's what it's like at the parking garage.
That is like, they like closed their eyes. They had a dart and they just like threw it at a wall.
Literally.
Whatever number it
You
lands
spin
on.
a wheel. It's all over $20.
$30 for Thursday, $56 for Wednesday.
Literally.
You're a senior? Oh, actually, you're gonna pay $150.
Yeah, it's
like,
more. Because you're probably going to hit someone. They don't want Nan driving around in the parking garage. That's extra.
And that's my beef with parking garages.
I like this opinion because it's unusual.
It is
Never
very
heard anyone
specific.
say that. And that is controversial.
That is, you know what? It is.
And I like that. And now I want to get to your second opinion. Also, they start. I like that. That's how I know the
They're
look back.
linked.
I like part one, part two. Also, pandemic dogs are the worst. This person's so good at controversial opinions. Yes.
I'll raise you pandemic any pet.
Yeah.
Even a pandemic cat is quite attached.
That's the problem. And also, like, if it took a pandemic for you to get a cat or a dog, I don't know. I got my cat normal 6 years ago when everything was going right and I was leaving the house.
Exactly. You didn't get it because you wanted that pet. You got it because
I needed it.
I was lonely and nobody on Hinge or Tinder would come over.
I was literally like, I can't get out of bed. Who will wake me up every morning? I'll get a cat and I'll feed it at 7 a.m. Fix so many of my problems. And also I was getting in all my friends' business and I was like, why am I in everyone's business? I need a long-term project. One that's going to take a lot of time and a lot of my attention. I'm going to enjoy it. And I thought, I'll get a cat.
Sounds like you got a cat for pandemic reasons.
What? That was just normal life. Those are pandemic reasons, but you should feel those in your waking life.
Yeah.
Like you're going to the bar and feeling that.
Yeah.
Like I really needed Shmi.
Exactly. It's like, it's almost as if like if the doctor told you had 3 months left to live and you got a dog.
Exactly.
That's what getting a pandemic pet is like.
Yeah, you're like, who knows, I might have this dog for 2 years.
You got a
You
dog.
didn't know?
You got a dog
When you were wiping down your groceries,
Exactly.
you thought it's the time to get the
Exactly.
dog?
When we didn't know whether or not the pandemic would kill us, that was when you got the dog.
I don't know about that.
Exactly.
So this, whoever you are, go off. Love your opinions. You should always give them to us. Ooh, speaking of pets, this person says, people who hate cats don't respect boundaries. Oh.
I don't even know if that's an opinion, if not the truth.
Oh, yeah. It's hard for someone who, pushy with a cat doesn't work out. You kind of got to like chill and let the cat come to you.
Mm-hmm. Cats are like their own person. Like a dog, oh my God, those things are so like convincible. And they're wired to like want your approval, want you.
The Stockholm Syndrome, out of control with the dog.
I feel so bad for dogs.
It took Shmi like 3 years to warm up to me. She was side-eyeing me for 3 years, like, who is this bitch, you know? Because she was looking out for herself first.
Exactly. You should have to work for that love, you know?
It's like a real human relationship.
Exactly. But a dog, they can't help themselves. It's not even a choice at that point. Fido can't help but love you.
Yeah, a cat will go hungry before they give you any affection they don't want to.
Dogs don't have free will.
Some do. My dad.
You know what? Some I will say. Oh, right.
Shout out to my dad's dog, Dookie. Dookie doesn't like to hang out with people. He doesn't like to be pet. All he does is come up and smell you and be like, and then walk away. Like, he finds us disgusting and does not want to hang out. It's kind of iconic.
But most dogs don't have free will. Especially
no.
those tiny dogs. I feel bad for them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's like it's like a Furby with legs. Here is one that is quite controversial.
And it's what we're ending with?
And it's our last one.
Okay.
It's final. Football should be banned.
100%.
Why? Yeah, the concussions, babes. Why are we letting these hot men turn their brains to pudding? Shaking their brain around every week for what? Play a different sport. Play basketball.
And beyond just the concussions, like at a basic level, most of the time of a football game is spent in between plays. They are playing like 10% of the time. Most of the time is
all that pain.
Football is the worst sport because action happens for 10 seconds and then you wait.
I don't even know what happens during a football game.
I was in marching band.
Oh.
So unfortunately, I do know what happens during a football game.
Yeah, because you're counting it down.
Yeah.
Football should not happen.
Absolutely
Have
not.
a different game. That's like we're making children get like 20 concussions until they just like have to drop out of college. It's just so unnecessary.
Even touch football is better.
Oh yeah,
than football.
I'm not saying we don't need. Even though I don't like sports. I don't like sports. Personally, I do see how sports would be good for other people who need something like that. Mm-hmm. And I have things like that for myself that aren't sports. So go off, but you shouldn't be like injured. You shouldn't be like destroyed physically and mentally because you played a game. Mm-hmm. Like basketball. People are fine after they play basketball. Yeah. I go to a basketball game and I know what's going on. I cheer, I woo. Mm-hmm. And I like, the aesthetic of football is good. Keep that, just change the game.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of football and hating football, we'll close up with this quick story. But I once went on a Tinder date and...
Is this to a football game?
No. The Tinder date, I was a flight attendant. I was in Denver at the time. Me bringing up all of my... But this one, I went on a Tinder date. We met up at a bar, and I started talking about how much I hate football. And he got so upset, he walked out of the date.
He walked
out of the date.
Wow.
And then he called me expletives via text afterwards.
Because you said you don't like football.
I called him sports boy. Well...
Okay.
When I called him sports boy, he got so mad. He called me a see you next Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, whatever you say, sports boy. And he was an aspiring comedian.
Oh.
Like, pick an illness. You're a sports fan and a comedian? Come on.
Come on now. Pick one.
So, yeah, sports is really near and dear to people's heart. But I think loving sports, especially football, is such a red flag. Such a red flag.
Because people are really... It's really hurting people. It's like, it feels like Roman-esque. Like, let's watch these people destroy their bodies and minds. For what? Just play a different sport. Basketball's so much better.
Basketball.
Baseball.
Soccer.
Baseball's chill. Soccer. Baseball's so chill. You don't even have to look at the game. I love to go to a baseball game. I don't even look at I don't even bring my glasses. I don't need to see what's happening out there. It's about the ambiance. And those baseball players, they're looking good. They're looking like their joints are juicy. Like they're
the thickest butts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're looking
like
good.
Caked up on a Tuesday.
Exactly. They're not hurting you can't be hurt and caked up like that. So, any other sport.
Any other sport.
Any other sport.
Any other sport.
So yeah.
Yeah,
let's leave it there.
Yeah.
Thank you for your controversial opinions. We love to weigh in.
Absolutely. And on to the next.
On to the next.
Jenaverse, 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 Jenaverse.
Okay.
It's time for the treat. Our brand new game.
Exactly. And this one, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited for this one. As someone who hates employment, what is better than a game having to do with employment?
Sure.
So we asked, what was the incident at your job? And we got a lot of incidents. So we here at the Jenaverse today, we will be deciding who's getting fired.
Yeah, we're the boss. Welcome to Jenaverse Inc.
Exactly.
And you're employed here, and you're involved in some drama, and now you're sitting in our office, and it will be a decision up to us.
Yes.
Who will be fired?
So let's just jump right into it. Okay, so this first one, wow. The work incident says, the assistant manager used to get her plug to bring her crack through the drive-thru. She would give the plug a bag of food, and he would put the crack in the food and give it to her.
Wow.
Personally, I don't think she necessarily needs to be fired.
No. Maybe just be like, I think if you just like let her know it would happening, she would stop. Because it's so wild. She knows she shouldn't.
She knows she shouldn't.
Maybe you should be like, you can't, the only payments we receive are money,
Yeah. And also, like, if she needs this to get through work, if it's not affecting the quality of her work, personally, go off.
Yeah. Addiction is a disease.
Yeah.
She probably needs grace and not,
she needs the
more
job.
pain.
Yeah. This next one, a Chinese spy stole the formula of new pesticides we were developing at my old job. Sorry. These are wild.
Wow, the incident.
Yeah, that was such an incident.
I mean, cybersecurity, I'm sorry, but I think we're going to have to fire you.
Yeah, we're going to have
That's really bad.
That's really bad.
That's not an oopsies.
Yeah.
That's like the course of human history has changed.
Somebody did not do their due diligence along the way. Okay, so this next one, just going right through it. This person says, employees left without the manager on 4/20.
All the employees left the building.
They just left the building on 4/20.
It depends what kind of business it is, frankly. If this is a business where that's like
wait, there's more to this.
Oh, okay, good.
One associate chopped off the tip of their finger cleaning the espresso grinder because they were so high.
Workplace injury.
You're gonna have to be fired.
You're gonna have to be fired because now you could have a lawsuit against me.
And there's like blood in the espresso machine now. Like, I'm sorry.
No, that's not the kind of latte art we're going for, babe.
HR had an affair with a married developer. It went south. So the developer sent the wife juicy text messages. And IT hooked up with the secretary. She broke his work laptop and he exposed her racist texts. It's all at the same job.
Wow, what is happening? Get E in there. E should have a little program. That's high drama.
Personally, I think now this is going to be wild, but I don't think HR necessarily needs to be fired.
Unless it's inappropriate.
Yeah.
At the workplace.
Yes.
You cheated.
You cheated.
Y'all are cheaters.
You're an awful person, but
as long as you weren't being crazy.
Yeah, you weren't
boning
doing at
the workplace.
Exactly. But IT, on the other hand, I do think the secretary needs to be fired because
Yeah.
She's racist.
Yeah. If you're being racist at work, you're fired.
You're fired. Oh my God.
I think that's too much to ask. Bar on the fucking ground. We have to say that. Don't be racist at work. Don't be racist anywhere.
This next one. Someone was naked from the waist down on a Zoom meeting and never really apologized.
Fired. Fired. Because why?
How did you even find out? Because, like...
They saw it.
They got up.
They got up. Full.
Ooh.
Fired.
Fired, yeah.
We don't even need to get into it. Fired. Where's your boss? Get out.
This person says, my manager advertised his wife's vaginal rejuvenation business to all the women.
It depends how he went about it.
Yes.
If he's just like, my wife has this business and doesn't say like, you could probably really use it, or mention about how he shouldn't be mentioning how his wife's vagina looks. But if he's just shouting it out as if it's normal and he's being completely normal about it, no. But if he's like being like, yeah, looking at you.
Sandra.
Sandra. We hear that flapping together in the wind, and my wife can fix that right up for you, you know. When it's windy and you wear a skirt, who's clapping? You know? If it's that, fired. But if he's just like kind of weird.
He's just like, my wife has this business and it's vaginal rejuvenation, y'all.
Yeah, that's fine because that is just a business.
Yeah. So it definitely depends on the circumstances.
The tone and the context.
Old man wanted his last name tattooed on his arm. This is a customer. This person's a tattoo artist. Okay. He wrote it down. I tattooed it. He puts his glasses on, looked at the paper, and looked at the tattoo. Both were spelled wrong.
You're not fired. The old man should be fired from taking care of himself.
Why are you tattooing your last name?
First of all, even if you don't have your glasses on, you should be able to write down your last name.
Or spell it at least to the other person.
You're not fired, but this is a bad situation.
This person said, I dated 2 guys in my department of 3.
I was number 3. Love triangle in the department. You're not fired, but damn.
This is like shitting where you eat 101.
You're going to have to quit soon. I'm not going to fire you, but I'd be like, girly.
Girly.
This is going downhill fast. You should quit. Start looking for other jobs.
Wow. At a bike shop, someone took a bicycle for a test ride and period bled all over it.
Low-key me.
Oh my God.
Free bleeders unite.
You have nothing to lose but your panties.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's bad. Customer's banned for sure.
Customer's banned. Yeah, we can also do that.
Wow, that is shocking.
I'm not shocked, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. It's just like...
Wipe it off. Wipe it off, maybe.
Wow. There are a lot of... Cheating, people doing drugs, you know, classic run-of-the-mill human behavior.
Yeah. Who doesn't have sex and do drugs at work?
So a kid took a COVID test and it came out positive. And the parents sent them to school anyway and said to lie. And then the little sister ratted him out to the teacher. Parents are going to jail. That's the 4th option.
You're diseasing all these kids. Kids are nasty.
Like, why would you send...
It's now everybody's sick, everybody's family's sick. It's a child. A child is like an atomic bomb of germs. No. You're fired from being...
a parent.
No.
I caught my coworker looking at softcore porn at the front desk.
Stop! At the front desk.
But he was the boss's BFF's nephew.
He's not getting fired, but he should. You can't look at porn.
What's softcore porn?
Just porn it's porn. Just not horrifying porn. You know, just porn where they love each other.
Really? I thought softcore...
Or is it porn without, like, the close-ups?
I thought softcore porn was, like, it's not like porn. It's, like, sexy pics.
Okay. If it's sexy pics, also stop. You're at work. At least look at them on your phone in the bathroom. Why are you doing it at reception? question.
This one before the last one, but someone got fired for taking naps in the stairwell. Personally, I don't think that's a fireable offense.
If you're skilled enough to take a nap in a stairwell, I wouldn't fire you. I would just be like, how? Teach me your ways. That's one step away from the ultimate dream, which is sleeping with your eyes open. That's when I've reached nirvana.
Okay, last one. So this person said the incident at their work was the surprise active shooter training.
Fire whoever planned that.
Fire the HR department.
Someone has a heart condition is going to drop dead. Surprise!
Surprise! What did you pay someone to come in with like fake
BB
guns?
gun?
Like
surprise! They're never going to take it seriously. We have to.
what if a coworker was like concealed carrying
And they got it out and
they shot the person? This is the worst.
So anyone who knew that was going to be a surprise, fired.
Fired.
Because you're going to give someone a heart attack. You're going to get someone killed. Why are you being drama? No. This isn't The Office in 2023. Please.
Fired. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, I love this one.
This is.
I'd love to hear about the incident. We might have to do a part 2 of this one.
Or maybe go live talking about these. This is a good live
Yeah,
one.
this is a good live.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for sending this.
We loved it. We'll see some of you at work, and
most of you get on Indeed.
Yeah, start blasting out that resume. Uh-oh. I forgot to bring the tissues. I always think to grab some tissues.
It's okay. I'll use my finger.
Hope you washed your hands.
It's all right. Pink eye doesn't kill you.
It makes you stronger. Honestly, we should start bottling your tears and selling them as merch. A little vial and a little necklace.
Let us know if you're interested in buying Ena's tears.
Yeah.
And maybe even potentially Ena's pussy juice as well.
Oh, wow. Squirt, squirt.
In a little
vial.
I mean, that would be cute.
Yeah. Why not? I have a lot of hair that falls out. I could get y'all some hair in a locket.
Yes.
Little Jill hair in a locket. I mean, yeah.
We can get creative with the merch. But be careful who you give your DNA to.
Oh, true. Y'all are going to be making voodoo dolls.
Well, clones.
Clones.
I was going to say, what you really wouldn't want to happen.
That's the last thing I would want to happen. Clones. I'd rather be covered in bruises and falling down the stairs from the voodoo dolls than to have another Jill.
But yeah, let us know what kind of merch you would like to see from us in the future.
We would like to do something out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Don't say t-shirt unless it's very strange.
I mean, you can say t-shirt.
You can say t-shirt. But we want to hear,
great ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us for this episode.
Yeah, do all the things you know to do. Like it. Comment on this video. Subscribe. Ring the bell. Mm-hmm. Do all the things. We want Daddy YouTube to fund our lives. Help us do that.
Exactly. With your help, we can get the Jenaverse perpetual.
Yeah, perpetual Jenaverse is what we promise you.
And also shout out to our Citizens of the Week.
Yes, we're going to have a beautiful list of all of our Citizens of the Week. And you can become a Citizen of the Week by joining us in the chat.
Yes.
Chatters in the chat. Come be one.
Chatters, come on. We love you. But yeah, I think we're done here.
We're done here.
We're all packed up. Mm-hmm. If I had a stack of papers, I'd go all...
Yeah. If I had a briefcase, I'd be like, clothes, But yeah, I guess we will see you next week. Yes.
Stay fresh.